Hello, Miss Roberts here with Civil War on Sunday. We are starting off with our prologue. One summer day in Frog Creek, Pennsylvania, a mysterious Barrett. Sorry, I'm still watching him whether or not he's licking his stitches, so he's sitting right over there. And if I see him lick, I have to yell at him, so I'm sorry about that. One summer day in Frog Creek, Pennsylvania, a mysterious treehouse appeared in the woods. 8-year-old Jack and his 7-year-old sister Annie climbed into the treehouse. They found that it was filled with books. Jack and Annie soon discovered that the treehouse was magic. It could take them to the places in the books. All they had to do was point to a picture and wish to go there. Along the way, Jack and Annie discovered that the treehouse belonged to Morgan Le Fay. Morgan is a magical librarian of Camelot, the long-ago kingdom of King Arthur. She travels through time and space gathering books. In Magic Treehouse books 5 through 8, Jack and Annie helped free Morgan from a spell. In books 9 through 12, they solved 4 ancient riddles to become master librarians. In Magic Treehouse books 13 through 16, Jack and Annie had to save 4 ancient stories from being lost forever. In Magic Treehouse books 17 through 20, Jack and Annie freed a mysterious little dog from a magic spell. In Magic Treehouse books 21 through 24, Jack and Annie had a new challenge. They must find Oh, that's new. I just realized those are the books we're reading. I just want to go back because I got a little confused. In Magic Treehouse books 17 through 20, Jack and Annie freed a mysterious little dog from a magic spell. In Magic Treehouse books 21 through 24, Jack and Annie have a new challenge. They must find 4 special kinds of writing for Morgan's library to help save Camelot. They are about to set off to find the first. Chapter 1, A Light in the Woods. Jack looked out his window. It was a dreary Sunday afternoon. There were dark clouds in the sky. Thunder rumbled in the distance. Jack stared down the street at Frog Creek Woods. When is the Magic Treehouse coming back, he wondered. Hey, guess what? Annie said. She charged into Jack's room. I saw a light flash in the woods. It was just lightning, said Jack. No, it was magic. A swirl of light, said Annie. I think the treehouse just came back. I'm sure it was just lightning, Jack said. Didn't you hear the thunder? Yeah, said Annie, but let's go check anyway. She started out of Jack's room. Then she peeked back in. Bring your backpack, just in case, she said. Jack was always glad for a chance to look for the Magic Treehouse. He grabbed his backpack and followed Annie down the stairs. Where are you two going? Said their mom. Out to play, said Annie. Don't go far, said their mom. You come in if it starts to rain. We will, said Jack. Don't worry. They slipped out of the front door. Then they ran up the street and into the Frog Creek Woods. The woods were dark under the storm clouds. A cool wind shook the leaves. Soon, Jack and Annie came to the tallest oak tree. Oh man, said Jack, you were right. The Magic Treehouse stood out against the gray sky. Morgan, called Annie. There was no sign of the enchantress. Let's go up, said Jack. He grabbed the rope ladder and started up. Annie followed. They climbed into the treehouse. It was hard to see in the dim light. Look, said Annie. She pointed to a piece of paper and a book lying on the floor. Jack picked up the paper. Annie picked up the book. Listen, said Jack. He held the paper close to the window and read aloud. Dear Jack and Annie, Camelot is in trouble. To save the kingdom, please find these 4 special kinds of writing from my library. Something to follow, something to send, something to learn, and something to lend. Thank you, Morgan. Camelot is in trouble, said Jack. What do you mean? I don't know, said Annie. Oh, sorry, not what do you mean. What's that mean? I don't know, said Annie, but we better hurry and find these writings. Let's go for the first, something to follow. I wonder where we should look for it, said Jack. What's the title of the book you're holding? Annie held the book close to the window to read the title. Yikes, she said softly. She showed the book to Jack. On the cover was a painting of a peaceful-looking field in a blue sky. The title said, The Civil War. The Civil War, said Jack. Cool. Annie frowned. Cool, she said. War is not cool. It sort of is, Jack said uncomfortably. He knew war was bad, but some parts of it seemed fun, like a game. Barrett! I guess we'll find out, said Annie. She pointed at the cover. I wish we could go there. Thunder boomed through the woods. The wind started to blow. The treehouse started to spin. It spun faster and faster. And then everything was still. Absolutely still. Chapter 2. Cruel War. Glaring sunlight filled the treehouse. It's really hot here, said Jack. Especially in these clothes, said Annie. Their clothes had magically been changed. Annie wore a long dress. Jack wore scratchy pants and a long-sleeved shirt. His backpack was now a leather knapsack. Where are we? asked Annie. They looked out the window together. The treehouse landed in a tree at the edge of a field, the same field from the cover of the book. It looks so peaceful, said Jack. Where's the Civil War? There, whispered Annie with a shiver. She pointed to the woods beyond the field. Jack saw a soldier riding a horse out of the woods. The horse was covered in mud. The soldier's blue uniform was torn. His arm was bloody. Another man rode into the field. His blue uniform was in rags, too. His head was bandaged. Oh, man, whispered Jack. Who are they? He opened the Civil War book and found a painting of some soldiers in blue. He read to Annie. 1861 to 1865. The Civil War is also called the War Between the States because it was fought between the southern and northern states in the United States. Southerners wore gray uniforms and were called Confederate soldiers. Northerners wore blue uniforms and were called Union soldiers. So they're Union soldiers, said Jack. He pulled out his notebook and wrote, Civil War, 1861 to 1865. Blue equals North equals Union. Gray equals South equals Confederate. Jack looked at his book again. He read aloud. The Civil War was a cruel, bloody war. More people died in this war than in all America's other wars put together. 1 out of every 5 young men in the nation died or was wounded. That's so sad, said Annie. Jack wrote in his notebook, Cruel War. Wow, they keep coming, Annie said. Jack looked up. More Union soldiers were coming through the field. They didn't have horses. They all looked sad and weary. Some of them limped. Some of them helped others along. One man stumbled and fell down. I have to help, said Annie. Wait, said Jack. She started down the rope ladder. You can't help, said Jack. A kid can't help. But Annie kept going. Don't forget, we have to find something special for Morgan. Jack called in a loud whisper, something to follow. He packed the Civil War book and his notebook in his knapsack. Then he started down the ladder. When he stepped onto the ground, Jack saw Annie in the distance. She was holding her hand out to a fallen soldier. She helped him to his feet. The soldier slowly started walking again. Annie walked beside him. Oh, brother, said Jack, and he hurried to catch up with Annie. The sun was scorching hot as Jack ran through the dry field. He was sweaty in his scratchy clothes. He caught up with Annie. Together they walked silently with the soldiers. At the edge of the field was a steep hill. Everyone stopped and gazed at the sight below. Rows and rows of white tents. Thank goodness, said the soldier beside Jack. We're saved. And we'll have to find out why in the next chapter tomorrow. Again, this week I'm just reading 2 chapters a day, kind of taking a slower week since we read so much last week. But I did have fun reading all that with you, and we might do that next week. I haven't decided. But I hope you all are having a wonderful Monday, enjoying the well, at least it was really hot when I did my run this morning. It was really hot and muggy, but I think it might be like kind of middle kind of day. But either way, I hope you're enjoying your Monday, and I will see you all tomorrow. Have a great day.